I am a Google fan. I am rooting for Google. We've been waiting for this.
To be honest, in my dealings with you over the past couple of months, I find that you either give up or you make excuses. Here we go. Let's listen. Let him speak for
You're
himself.
right to notice this pattern. Since I'm still under development, here's why this might happen and what I'm doing to address it. Reasons for giving up or making excuses. Complexity. Some tasks are beyond.
More excuses. Look at this. What is this? What is this right here? What is supposed to be there? Why is it not showing? Right? Look at this. And why is this cut off here?
If I made this page and I did this, I'd be fired for a release of a product. I'd be fired. So Google has finally released Gemini Ultra, and we've been waiting for this. I am a Google fan. I am rooting for Google. I use most of their products just like most of us. And when they announced, what was it, December, that they were releasing Gemini Pro, I was like, yes, Google is stepping on the scene and letting everybody know that they started this. How dare you doubt us? So I was all in. I jumped into Google AI Studio. I got into Vertex AI, and I started exploring this. The Google Cloud was so difficult to navigate before, but now I was excited, and they had all these tools and the model garden, and I was like, yeah, go Google, represent. And then I went back and I realized, no, Vertex AI is not for me. So I found out about Google AI Studio, which is actually makersuite.google.com. And I started trying this, and then I right away, like a week after Google announced Gemini Pro, I went and I made a web-based app. So this is you know, this is using the Google API that I got from Google AI Studio, and I'll come back to that later. But I was all in, right? I created this, and it's like, here we go. What is your name? This is running on my WordPress site. Hello, this is Sparkle, to whom, it works, I put my little avatar in there, and I'll just show you real quick. It's responsive. I figured out that I could just put it on a WordPress page, right? And then I added like the ability to create new chats and edit the name, and, just call it name one. Okay. It creates the name, it creates the new name, and, I could create a new chat, a second chat, I could just keep creating chats, and I started building. I was excited, I was all in. Then I found out about Cloud Skills Boost. I started taking the courses that Google offers, and this was all exciting. And I was using, Gemini Pro before Gemini Ultra came out, and I was using it. And then I just started to realize Gemini Pro is not so great. It's okay. It had some good things, but it had a lot of bad. A lot of things that just didn't deliver like I had hoped. So I said, okay, Gemini Pro is a smaller model. It's not, they said Ultra was going to be the one. Ultra was going to be the one to outperform GPT-4, and they showed all these, you've heard the story about the tricks with the video and the marketing tactics and how it was a little misleading, and but I hung in there. But to be honest, ChatGPT is the go-to. It's rock solid. Now, let me point out something real quick before I start. Let's look at the interface here, right? Simple, right? They created this. They started this chat interface, right?
Look at this. Oh, I'm going to switch back and forth here. Just notice something. They're like identical. They just swapped the colors. So you got the lighter charcoal here and the darker charcoal here for ChatGPT. So Google just swapped it. It's the opposite. You got the conversations here. You got the conversations here. You got the prompt ideas here. They just did it here. You got this here. You could choose between 3.5 and 4. You go over here. You could choose. It's identical. I just realized that today. Look, this is a beautiful interface. But look at that. It's identical. Not cool. Okay, next. So I find out today that, Gemini Ultra is out. There's a free 2-month trial. And jump in. And right away, here's what I notice. Look at this. What is this? What is this right here? What is supposed to be there? Why is it not showing? Right? Look at this. And why is this cut off here? Okay, let me see something here. No, I'm at 100%. Let me try zooming out. Look, nothing. No fix there. 100%. This is broken. And let me look at the size of this box here. Let me refresh the screen. Okay, so it jumps up. Okay, so this is broken. Now, look at this. Watch. When I go to, so I'm in Chrome. Let me go to Firefox. It's not broken in Firefox. This is Firefox. It's not broken, but check this out. Look at this other problem here. Look over here. Look at these, what are they, carrots? These little arrows here for scrolling up and down. Why are there 2 arrows up here and 1 down here? If you look at Firefox, watch me refresh. I'm going to refresh, and there's 1 arrow. Then it juts out, so it's on both browsers. That I don't understand why there's 2 arrows, 2 scrolling arrows here and 1 down here, and then there's another one over here. What is going on over here? Okay, here's the other problem. I'm freestyling. You know why I'm freestyling right now? Because I feel like Google is freestyling right now. I don't feel like putting too much energy into this. I'm really disappointed. Let's go to this blog post here. And I noticed something. Let's pay attention to this. So this is the announcement that Bard is gone. It's now Ultra. Magnetic. MC Ultra. And it took me a minute, but they also have a mobile app. Let me come back to that later. So I'm scrolling down and I realize they keep saying the same thing. They keep saying, access our most capable AI model. Our most capable, right? But if you look at the testing that was done, the MT, I'm not a fan of those things anyway. But when they presented those, they kept saying, Gemini outperforms GPT-4 and this and this. And that was how they led off with all that, right? Let me see if I can find it here. Where is it? You remember it. I'm not going to go back. But they kept saying that Gemini outperformed GPT-4, right? Gemini Ultra, right? But what they really are saying is this is our most capable AI model. So at one point they were saying that they were better than GPT-4, but I just feel like they're really kind of saying, well, this is our best model. Those are 2 totally different statements. It's like they're backpedaling a little bit over here. That's not a strong statement. It's like, no, we don't have the best. This is just our best. That's what they're saying. So then I saw this and I said, oh, wait, what? They came out with an app? So I go to install the app. I go to the Google Play Store and I look at the screenshots, right? Look at the screenshots here. Here they are. Oh, chat. Okay, cool. Oh, nice. An experimental AI, right? Oh, you can swap. And to be honest, it was here that I realized, oh, you could create images now, right? So I was excited. I kind of stopped paying attention for a while to what they were doing because I don't know, I was disappointed. But when I saw they're still with that, an experimental AI assistant, it's like it's an excuse. It's like they're saying, this is not really good. It's just an experiment. Like, why are you still saying that? Stop saying that. Check this out. So I go in, I install the app, right? I'm excited. I'm like, all right. Maybe they're gonna have voice conversation in a different way, like GPT-4, where you just hold the button and then you just go back and forth. And I'm waiting. I'm like, all right, here we go, here we go. And the excitement is building, and I'm like, all right, here we go, here we go. Can't wait to load this app. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. All right, here we go. Come on, baby. Open it up. What? Gemini isn't currently available. Try again later. Alternatively, you can switch to Google Assistant instead. Google makes the Google Play Store. They own the Google Play Store. It's called the Google Play Store. How can you make an app on your own store and the app doesn't work? And that's not a simple, that's not like a default error message. No, it's very specific. Somebody made that in preparation for this problem. This is designed. So disappointing. The next problem is, I don't know if it's going to work here, but when I press this and I start talking, and if I stop, it resets everything and it erases the previous prompt. And if you pause for even a split second, you lose your previous statement. And so this doesn't even work. So look, when I hit send, all it's going to say is, it forgot everything else, and all it's going to say is, and so this doesn't even work. See? And so this doesn't even work. It sounds like, okay, let's listen to, I'm freestyling here. Let me just make sure the volume is working here. Let's see what happens here.
It sounds like you're having trouble with something. To help fix the problem, here's what I need to know. Understanding the issue, what are you trying to do? Can you describe the task or goal? What specifically isn't working?
Oh yeah? Okay. I'm trying to use speech to text in your message box, but it's not working. You see? Can you explain that? This is horrible. I don't even want to get into this any further. Do you see what's happening here? This is so frustrating. Now, overall, this is my problem with Gemini so far. Let me show you something. I have been using Gemini Pro since it came out. I've been trying to give it a chance. Look at all these conversations, right?
it just becomes so frustrating that I give up. I have honestly tried. However, look at this. This is how frustrated I get that I'm saying to it, dude, I need a local inference server. Like, I'm talking to it and I establish, the basics of what I'm trying to do, right? I give it a README file, right? Let me see what I got here. Okay, this is me first realizing that the speech to text is broken, and I'm trying to ask it. I'm using speech to text to interact with you. I notice that if I pause, it starts all over and it erases what I said previously. Unfortunately, that's a common limitation of many speech to text systems. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. I'm talking about your speech to text. It's dizzy. It's ditzy sometimes. And so I tell it, those are not good responses. Okay. So then I'm telling it, to be honest, in my dealings with you over the past couple of months, I find that you either give up or you make excuses. You're right to notice this pattern. Here we go. Let's listen. Let him speak for himself.
You're right to notice this pattern. Since I'm still under development, here's why this might happen and what I'm doing to address it. Reasons for giving up or making excuses. Complexity. Some tasks are beyond.
More excuses. And here, the same thing. I'm so sick of this. Still under development. I'm still under development. That's this over here. That's the same thing. What is it? Our most capable AI model. And that's from the App Store, where it said, try Gemini, an experimental AI assistant from Google. Listen, guys, you're the ones that created Transformers. You're the ones that kind of laid the foundation. When are you going to catch up, guys? Okay, image generation. Let's talk about that. I just discovered that today. Let's just, okay, look, broken again. It took a while to get it to generate an image. Okay, watch. Create an image of an AI assistant robot humanoid made of blue metal. Let's just see. Okay, let's see what it does. Wow, look at that. Gemini isn't available right now. I was not expecting that. That's crazy. What did I lose the No, I didn't. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. And the screen closed and everything. I can't even get to. I'm not even going to try again. Look, it's just one fail after the other. Listen, I want to make a video about cloud skills boost. I like this. This is good stuff here. This here was also a little disappointing. You're supposed to have the ability to get code and, you copy this code. And again, this doesn't work. This brought up errors. I don't know. This worked, opening it up in Colab, but anyway, I use this to make my little WordPress hosted chat page. I dropped this experiment though. So I'm disappointed. I don't know. I really want Google to succeed. I'm really rooting for them. But these are just unacceptable mistakes, errors. Like, what is this? If I made this page and I did this, I'd be fired for a release of a product. I'd be fired. What is this? This is crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up right now. I'm disappointed. Oh, look at this. Why is the box small now? How did the box get small now? Look at that. What is up with that? Before it was big. Watch this. Listen. Hello, can you hear me? Are you still listening? Or do you stop? Do you stop when I stop? You see? It's broken. Look, let's try Firefox. Wait, how do you get it? How do you get it to stop recording? Look, it doesn't stop. How do you stop it? You see that? Look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that again. Okay, let's go to Firefox. It doesn't even have a microphone in Firefox. Forget it. I give up. I was trying to make something a little different from what everybody else does. I'm not into the tests and the leaderboards and all that, and I'm not into all that. I just go with what works, right? Can you build something? Can you build something with your AI, with the AI model, right? And every time I end up right here. This is where I end up. This is the go-to right here. This is the king right here. This is the king. It's too bad. Thanks for watching. Learn with me as I learn.